Hey YouTube, what's up? Bringing you a video of the 125. So I made a few changes. As you can see, the tank looks empty. Empty in the sense that there's no heaters, no oxygen bubbles, none of that stuff. Took them all out because I built myself a sump. So I changed my filtration. I was previously using canister filters, as you guys know. I had a Fuvel 205 and a Cascade 1000, and they did a pretty good job, but I wanted to try out the sump. And one of the reasons I like the sump is because, you can put the heater in the sump, you can put everything else in the sump, and you don't have to put them in the tank. It just makes the tank look a little more natural. So I definitely like that. I will be changing the wallpaper, the background paper, very soon. That one looks kind of messed up. Maybe go for something a little brighter. But let me show you the sump. This is what this video is really about. So here it is. It's made from 1 3/4 inch PVC pipe. So I'm getting about 8. I don't know. Maybe about 500 or 600 gallons per minute. If that's right. If I'm not mistaken. Now, one thing I want to address is, like, a lot of people make this exact same overflow. I got this overflow idea from YouTube, and it's pretty badass. Now, when other people make it, it's loud for some reason, very loud. Now, mine is actually fairly quiet, very quiet actually. The noise that you may hear, I don't know if you can, is actually from the pump that's in the sump, and that's just because the water level in the sump is not that high. But not a bad overflow, great idea. Got it from Joey. For those of you who don't know Joey, check out his videos. I think his YouTube name is URAJOEY. His channel is great. He knows his stuff. And this is where I got the sump from. As you can see, water. For those of you that know how overflows work, you know that, when the water level is just above the overflow, it'll flow into it and down into the sump. Now, my sump is just homemade for now. I'm gonna make it a little better now, but I just made this sump over the weekend. Let me just show you guys what's going on here. So this right here is what the overflow is leading into. It's just a 5-gallon bucket that I have filled up with bio balls and sponges and carbon and all that good stuff, and I just have it. I have the tank just, as you can see, the water flow is not that bad. That's because I actually I turned the flow of the water down a little bit. So yeah, that's getting filtered. In the bottom of the bucket there's holes that I pre-drilled earlier, and they're just kind of dripping into the tank. Now I'm using a Pond Master Model 7 pump, so I'm getting about 500 to 600 gallons a minute. Now that was badass. That flow is like badass. It's a lot. It's heavy. It's a heavy flow. So I just I added on this ball valve right here, just so I can control it. I can control the flow, the rate back into the tank. Now that leads all the way up here through this hose. You can see the bubbles are coming out. That's actually not a bad rate. I can speed it up if I like, but I think that's pretty good for now. But yeah, I got my heater in there. Like I said, I built this over the weekend. I built the overflow. I used PVC cement. Let it sit for about a day. And you know, all of this stuff I just picked up at Home Depot. So the pipes, you know, the kink free, what is it, the vacuum hoses, not bad. It's actually at like 50 feet for $10. So all you need is like one set, and you can kind of cut it up and attach it however you like. But this is the setup for now. Just want to show you that I changed my filtration. I gotta say that the water is not bad actually. I will be making another overflow for the other side of the tanks and have them both just kind of drain into the sump. But for right now, it's doing great. It's badass. I really do like sumps, you know, strictly for the fact that I don't have to have any heaters or anything in the tank. And you know, the flow rate, the filtration rate is great. You're getting much more filtration at a better rate. So it's always a little better. I know the fish are gonna be happier. And plus the tank just looks amazing with no wires and heaters and you know, and all kind of excess junk in there. The fish can just kind of feel more at home and less like being in an aquarium or a tank. But everything's good. As you can see, they kind of kicked out some of my plants there. One thing I gotta say is that I gotta cover the overflow at the top with maybe a very small net or something. But I gotta cover it because anything can go in there, get stuck. One of my fish can get in there, get stuck. I don't want that to happen. So I definitely gotta take care of that very soon. But yeah, that's the overflow that I built. So I just wanted to bring you guys a video and show you guys that. So any questions, hit me up. You know, any questions how to build it, what I used, anything really, just shout me in the comment section below, and I will see you guys later.